Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SWA On Site. We have a jam-packed card for y'all tonight, starting off with Arlac Morgus versus Rome the Great for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, this isn't a normal title defense in a way, as Rome the Great did not challenge Arlac for this opportunity. Arlac asked for this match. Arlac wanted this match. He said he has some bad blood with Rome and he wants to settle it in the ring for his title. You can't tell me he's not a fighting champion when he asked for this. Now, as we do know, at SWAGMANIA, Rome was in the Intercontinental Championship gauntlet match, and he did come up short, ultimately losing to Ivan the Bear, who is our current Money in the Bank holder. But he is out to show that he is championship worthy and maybe make this his first piece of gold. And out comes the champion, Arlac, wanting this fight, ready for this fight. Now, you gotta be careful. He is sneaky. We don't call him Arlac the Wizard for anything. He has magic, for real, no joke. And we have never seen it fully in use. But I would be scared if I was Rome. Arlac won this championship off of our hardcore champion, Flate, at SWAGMANIA 2, beating both him and Ryan the Void Lucas. He's a part of the many, many champions who won at SWAGMANIA who have not defended since because of our hiatus. Looking to make this his first and most impressive defense. As you know, SWA broadcasts are all sponsored by the Sultan. He designed all of our belts, made them look as pretty as you see before your eyes.
Introducing the challenger. From Virginia, weighing in at 247 pounds, Jerome the Great. And his opponent, from Idaho, weighing in at 133 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the
And just look at the face of Arlac. He wants to whoop ass. He wants to embarrass Jerome in this ring. Let's see if he'll do that right now. And they're off. Rome coming off strong with a clothesline down to the mat. And a quick knee to the face. Laying in the pressure early as to, and he gets caught with it by a boot to the face. Kicks him off him. Rome back in control. Just laying out rights into Arlac's face. Arlac gets him back, flips him back over, and he's going right after the left leg, trying to immobilize his opponent. Arlac calling for him to get up. Just to knock him down again with a chop block to the back of the left knee. Again, that left leg. It seems like he's targeting to try and beat down. And he just fucking missed that. Completely, actually. That was really sad. Rome flipping over, kicking him off of him. Missing the grab, which Arlac takes advantage of, throwing him out of the ring. Out to the outside. And again, the left leg of Rome. He's going to be feeling that in the morning. Back in the ring now. Again, as I said, Arlac is looking to embarrass and prove that he's worthy to be champion. And again, with a frog splash off the top to Rome. Stomp to the arm. Elbow to the back. Arlac is on a roll. He has full control of this match, and I spoke too soon as Rome hits him with a right to the face, turns him around, and hits him with a asshole shot? Yeah, he just hit him in the asshole. And a knee to the face. Going for a quick cover early in the match. And a 1 count for Rome. You have to understand, a man who wanted this fight and a man who needs this fight. Rome looking to capture gold. Arlac looking to get back at the man who've done him dirty. Going for a... Ooh. And Rome breaks out of it with rights to the stomach. And a spine buster to Arlac. Sets him down. Calls him back up. Rome's going for it. And a pedigree to the Wizard. And he kicks out at 2. Choking him out on the mat. Now he's taunting him. I think he knows why this match is happening. And I think he wants to whoop Arlac's ass in the process, but he gets hit with a drop kick instead. Crawling on the outside on the apron. Arlac with a right to the face and another. And a drop kick to the outside by Arlac. We are sold out here in Boston, Massachusetts. We have another championship match at our main event. Miss Keisha, in a SWAGMANIA rematch, goes up 1-on-1 against Catie for her Women's World Championship. And again, we can't forget the fact that we do have 2 Money in the Bank briefcases lingering around the SWA. Dara, Baby Tuba holding one, and Ivan the Bear holding the other. Sorry, I flubbed that, low-key. Back into the ring, 6-7. Rome attacking the left leg of Arlac and just laying it right to his face and making him bleed. Arlac is defenseless right now. Picked up, but Arlac gets off of him and slams him down to the mat. Going for a quick cover on Rome. And only a 1 count for the Wizard. It's going to take a little bit more to keep him down. And he's going for it! The Spellcaster! Arlac hits him. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2. The Wizard almost had his championship retained right there, and he's going up top for another big move. Calling for him to get up. What is he looking to do here? And a clothesline, diving clothesline. And oh! Rome gets out of it. Oh, and they're going back and forth. Arlac. Rome. Arlac. Rome. Arlac. Rome. Arlac. Rome. Rome. Arlac. Rome. Oh, Arlac. Come on, he's taunting him. Rome with another. Arlac with another. Arlac, and they're going for a hockey fight. These two men have a total disdain for each other, and it is shown in this match, and Rome's going for another pedigree, and he hits it in the center of the ring, but both men are down, crawling to the lifeless corpse of Arlac for the cover. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2. Arlac's not giving up his championship that easily, but Rome going for a stomach shot. Bounce off the ropes, and a spine buster to Arlac. Cover for the championship. Rome, will he have his first piece of gold? He will not, as the Wizard has not run out of fuel. Calling him back up for another pedigree. If he hits this, this could be it. And he gets him. He caught him. And and a stomach shot. Another one. Rome off the ropes. Arlac spins it back. Drop kick to Rome, who rolls out of the ring, away from harm's way. Arlac is not done with him yet. To the right leg of Rome. And a reversal to the right, and a clothesline on the outside. Throws him back into the ring. If you just look at the bodies of these men, they have beat each other to hell so far in this match. Rome off the top, looking for a diving knee, and he gets it on the back of the head of Arlac. Picks him up. And he gets out of it with a right and a run, 3 rights to the face of Rome, and a clothesline to take him down. Arlac on the apron. What's he looking to do here? He's just waiting for his prey to get up. He's talking to the crowd. He knows what he wants. Is he going to get it? He slips. Throws him into the ropes. Hits him with another spellcaster in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh my God! Rome kicks out at 2.9. Arlac has him up against the ropes. Kick to the leg. Right to the face. And choking him out against the ropes. Arlac. Oh my goodness. Into the corner. Oh, he misses with the right. Oh, he misses with the chop. And he's getting the calf crusher locked in. His foot's on the rope. Rope break. Rope break. Foot on the rope. Out to the outside. Arlac is calling for it. He is calling for it with the magic. The spell book. And that is it. Arlac the Wizard retains his Intercontinental Championship. Looking back at the replays, this match was so physically demanding, brutal on both ends. Both of these men beat to hell by the end of it. Our champion bleeding on the mat. And Rome battered, bruised, and beaten by Arlac. I don't think this match was as easy as Arlac expected, but the outcome was just as he planned. Retaining his first ever title defense, and still our Intercontinental Champion, the Wizard, Arlac. After that hard-fought match, you can see the blood leaking from the head of our champion. He will be going back to see medical after this match. But he had a goal in mind, and he did what he said he was going to do. He won, he beat, and he embarrassed Rome the Great. Tonight in Boston, Massachusetts. Up next, we have another new face added to our women's roster. Mary Flightless Jane up against Moxie. Welcome back, everyone. Starting off our next match, we have Moxie. Now, she did compete at SWAGMANIA 2, but unfortunately the championship she was after is no longer on our roster. But she's looking to get back that loss here tonight by embarrassing some fresh meat in Mary Jane. Now, Moxie has challenged for champions numerous times, coming up short each time. But tonight is not about championships. It's just about kicking ass. And she's looking to do that to Mary Jane right here, right now in Boston, Massachusetts. Moments ago, her husband, Arlac the Wizard, retained his Intercontinental Championship against Rome the Great in an amazing match. One of the best I've ever seen in the SWA. She's looking to keep that fire rolling and beat the newcomer. Now, I know she might come in a small package, but the most wild and ferocious ones often do. And from what I've heard, she is absolutely a wild, wild woman. Brought in by her best friend, Dawn, who debuted just last week. She's also looking to make a name for herself and perhaps capture some gold. I'd like to thank one of our other sponsors, as you can see up there, Snickers. Eat a Snickers, you'll feel like yourself again. Or whatever they say. You're not you when you're hungry. That's what they say. Yeah, there we go. Moxie eyeing her opponent down, ready to make quick work and embarrass Mary Jane. But will she succeed? We find out right now as they lock up in the center of the ring. Mary Jane pushing her to the corner, grabbing Moxie by the neck, and the ref breaks it up. Misses with the kick. Grabs her again, locking up again in the corner. Now again, Mary Jane shoving Moxie, just driving her into that corner. And a swift right to the face. Another lock up in the corner. Mary Jane looking to weaken and decimate her opponent, but it looks like she's going to have to hold off on that as she has a headlock cinched in right now. And Mary Jane with a cross body to Moxie. Hook it to the face and flips her over to kick her in the back of the head. Flips her over yet again. And a drop kick to the back of Moxie by Mary Jane. I just dropped something in my room. Oops. And a backflip knee stomp to the stomach of Moxie. Mary Jane is calling for her opponent to get up and fight. Like I said, the littlest packages often pack the biggest punch. And as we can see, Mary Jane has a lot of fire in those eyes. Sending her off the ropes. Misses the back elbow, but hits her off the right. Spins her around. And a clothesline down to the mat to Mary Jane. Double axe handle to the back. And Mary Jane crawls to the corner. Moxie coming in hot with a clothesline. And another one to the back of the head. So quick cover. Only a 1 count for Moxie. Ducks over the chop. And a swift right to the nose of Moxie. Knee to the hand. Kicks to the face of Moxie. And Mary's going up to the top. Diving double axe handle to the chest of Moxie. And another. Oh, misses with the splash. Moxie slips out of the way. And sets her back down in the middle of the ring. Moxie flips her over. Picks her up. And a kick to the back of Mary Jane. Quick to the face, gets her out of the trouble. Forearm to the face of Moxie, sends her off the ropes. Misses with whatever that was supposed to be. Misses with a slap. Moxie picking her up. Oh! With the out of service. Waiting for her opponent to get up just so she can set her back down yet again. And Moxie does. Will that be hit for the newcomer? And Mary Jane with a 2 count for Moxie. Calling for an opponent to get up. Mary Jane flips Moxie over her back, regaining control of this match, and is going up to the second rope. And a diving knee stomp and a backflip knee stomp to Moxie, going up top with the... Oh! The GB. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from Moxie. Mary Jane thought she had it there. Thought she had her beat, but it's going to take a lot more than that to take Moxie out of the equation. Moxie just carrying her around like a ragdoll and throwing her into the ring post. Calling for her to get back up. And another! Oh! And a kick out by Mary Jane at 2. Moxie yet again just waiting, preying on the defenseless Mary Jane. Center of the ring, throwing her off the ropes. And, oh, a power slam back onto the mat. And a 2 count for Moxie. Gets out of it with a swift kick to the face. And Mary Jane is calling for her opponent to get up. Misses with the slap. Dodges the drop kick. Hits her with the back of the head. Slips a right back chop. And a gets out of it. DDT to the mat. Mary Jane going back and forth with her opponent. Going back up to the top. And the crossbody off the top rope to Moxie, going back up top yet again. Mary Jane with the anti-gravity bong. 1, 2, and she kicks out at 2.5. Mary Jane is going to have to do a little more to keep her opponent down. Going up to the second rope and a drop kick to Moxie from Mary Jane. Up to the second rope yet again. Diving knees and backflip knees to Moxie. Calling for her opponent to get up. Begging to her to get up just so she can put her back down and get a slap to the face. Forearm. Flips her on her ass and a drop kick to the head of Moxie. And up goes Mary Jane up to the top again, looking for another anti-gravity bong, and she hits it on Moxie! Will that be it? Will Mary Jane win her first match? And she does! Proving herself to the SWA Universe. What a match they had. Now, at least one half of the couple of the Wizard and Moxie will be coming home with a win tonight. But again, it is sad to see Moxie take another loss, especially to a new and up-and-coming superstar. Will Moxie be able to recover from this defeat? We will find out in the near future. But what matters right now is that Mary Flightless Jane won her first match against Moxie and will most certainly go home to celebrate with her not so anti-gravity bong. As I said when she first came out at the beginning of the match, no matter the size of the package, it is the power of the bite inside that truly matters. And Mary Jane proved she has just enough bite for the SWA. On to the next match, we have three of our best talents competing for a shot, an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship at Midnight Hour. Midnight Hour will be held on January 31st, 8 p.m. EST, here on YouTube. Last week, we had the Clown win the first of these two triple threat matches, and whoever wins this one has to go through him. All three of these competitors have competed for World Gold in the past, with the most recent, I believe, being Plammy. Plammy challenging Xleepy last year at New Year's Revolution, ultimately coming up short to the champion. GetKrun, the brother of the Clown, fighting him at, I believe it was Fallout. I think it was Fallout last year. Let me double check my words real quick so I don't sound like a fucking idiot. I do believe it was Fallout. I was taking too long to find the thing, and I have to get back to commentating. Out comes one of the most menacing men in all of the SWA. Jack, the HotelDweller, Night 1... SWAGMANIA 1, Night 2 main eventer, along with the Clown. Multiple-time tag team champion, one-time hardcore champion, and have challenged for many other championships. He's looking to get the one that's eluded him thus far. Now, him and his partner, Paprika, ultimately did come up short at SWAGMANIA last year to retain their SWA World Tag Team Championships. But now it seems as he's got his eyes set on a bigger prize in Owen. Xleepy has been champion for over 500 days. Our longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion thus far, doubling the Melted Down Clown's first record. Will Jack put an end? Or will he, yet again, come up short on World Gold? Last up, but certainly not least, we have the Demon, Plammy, looking to yet again challenge for World Gold a year after they challenged for the first time. After losing their Hardcore Championship and losing the opportunity to win it back, they are looking for even brighter horizons. And that just may be Xleepy's World Heavyweight Championship. As I mentioned earlier on in the show, the main event of tonight's show will be a SWAGMANIA 2 rematch between Miss Keisha and Catie for the SWA Women's World Championship, live on site tonight. You also do have to put some respect on Plammy's name, as they are a two-time Intercontinental champion and a one-time Hardcore champion, and have challenged for many, many others. We have not seen the real Plammy in almost 2 years, as since at SWAGMANIA 1, Adrian called upon the Demon to help them win the Intercontinental Championship, and the Demon has yet to let go of Plammy's spirit. Will Adrian ever break free from their demons? Nobody knows. All right, let's see. For an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, who wants it most? Who needs the gold the most? We're finding out right now. Adrian slips out of the way of Jack's diving clothesline and hits GetKrun with his own. HotelDweller with a kick to the knee of Plammy and goes for a quick cover, only to be broken up by Krun. Plammy out of harm's way in a boot to Plammy's face from Krun. A knee to Krun's abdomen. Pulling him into the ropes. Oh, swift elbow to the back, to the face of Plammy, and HotelDweller just taking it out on Krun's back. Plammy with a Dragon Jack, HotelDweller down to the mat. And another clothesline to Krun by Plammy. Ducks out of the way of Herbert. And a quick DDT, quick cover. Knocks the ref and breaks up the pin. Anybody can do anything now. Plammy going to the outside looking for some assistance. And he gets it in the form of a kendo stick, which Herbert interrupts. And a clothesline in the corner for Plammy. HotelDweller picking up Krun by his head and just tossing him aside like a bag of rice. Krun getting out of that by twisting the leg. Plammy going for swift shots in the back of Krun's head, throwing him into the corner and staring him down. Letting him know who's done more in this business and who's done more in the SWA thus far. Plammy sending HotelDweller into the corner. He turns it around on it. Plammy out of the corner now. HotelDweller breaks it up with elbows to the stomach and sends Plammy into the corner himself. Turns him around. Plammy turns it back around on him. And a swift headbutt to the face. Plammy gets the kendo stick out of Krun's hand, and Krun catches the kick. Clothesline down to the mat for Plammy. Krun powering up his move. And swift punches to the face. And a chop to the chest of HotelDweller, picking him up. He slips out of it in a strike to the back for Krun. Plammy flips Jack over, picks him back up, misses with the punch. HotelDweller misses with the big boot and a spear by Plammy. Krun hops back in the ring and just starts stomping away on HotelDweller, and Plammy retaliates with a kendo stick, hitting him and then throwing it on him. And again, with the kendo stick to HotelDweller, he knocks it out of Plammy's hand and just hits him with the strikes to this everywhere. And Plammy is busted open. HotelDweller with a swift kick to the chest of Krun. Plammy on the outside recovering. Misses with the kendo stick and a big boot to the HotelDweller. Plammy on the outside doing a ritual and a stunner to HotelDweller. Will that be it? Will GetKrun? No, he will not. He will not go on to face his brother next week to see if he can win some world gold. Misses with the pile driver and a DDT to the mat. Head slams down to the mat and a big boot to HotelDweller, going for a quick cover on HotelDweller. And only gets a 2 count out of him. GetKrun coming back to this match a little bit. I spoke too soon. He gets a quick DDT by the HotelDweller, who's going for a kendo stick, but does not have enough time. Plammy, and he's got him by the neck! And he gets out of it with a swift elbow to the face. Plammy is missed, and a kick to the stomach by HotelDweller off the ropes, and a big boot to the face of Plammy. HotelDweller is looking to rekindle an old rivalry and perhaps win world gold at midnight hour. Krun coming over for a quick cover, and Plammy breaks it up. Oh, down to the mat goes GetKrun. And HotelDweller's going for a tombstone pile driver. Krun is down. He's getting up. Can he make the cover though? He can, but no, he can't. Krun breaks it up, and he's gonna steal the cover. He's gonna steal the cover from the HotelDweller, and he does not get it. Unfortunately, that would have been the heist of the century right there, if he would have gotten that. Krun off the top. HotelDweller does not let him get it and throws him down onto the mat, sending Plammy into the corner head first. Swift rights and lefts all over Plammy. Oh, oh, oh. Krun tries with the kendo stick but misses wildly. Ducks underneath, kicks to the back of the leg, springboard, and just flops. HotelDweller up to the top. Your big ass does not need to be up there, as Plammy says. Get the hell down. Sending him back to the mat. Plammy trying to lift him up, but Jack is just too much for the demon. Oh. Krun with a DDT to Jack, and he's busted open wide on the canvas. GetKrun misses wildly with that move. And a spear to Krun out of nowhere. And HotelDweller breaks up the pin. Both of them swinging wildly. Oh! And Plammy's got the mandible claw in! Will he choke out HotelDweller right now? Or will a clothesline to Krun? HotelDweller is out of it. Sprawled out in the center of the ring like a carcass. There he goes with the kendo stick. Misses the back of Krun, and HotelDweller the jabs to the stomach of Plammy. And Krun throws the kendo stick. Misses with the chop. HotelDweller and Krun miss with the double team and get double teamed themselves with a Uranagi to the mat. And another mandible claw to HotelDweller. Will this be it? Will Plammy win the opportunity? It does not seem as so. Plammy going outside of the ring. Looking for a tool, perhaps. No. Back into the ring. Right to Krun and a drop. Back to the mat. HotelDweller's back up, though. He went for the choke slam. Plammy didn't allow it. And he has the... He gets out of it. Backflip. Sends Plammy back down to the mat. Sends Krun into the ropes. Misses with the kick. Sends HotelDweller back into the ropes. Ducks underneath. And a pop-up powerbomb. Pop-up powerbomb to the HotelDweller. And now he's just batting insult to injury with the kendo stick. Krun's going up top. Plammy with the kendo stick. Krun missing with... Plammy going for the cover. Look at the body of Krun, just bruised and beaten. HotelDweller is bleeding from the nose. And as we know, Plammy has been busted open underneath the mask. Krun with a stunner. Will that be it? And Plammy breaks it up at 2. Plammy sending Krun into the corner. Sending his back against his chest. And a swift kick will get him out of the corner. Ducks underneath. Headbutt to Krun. And Plammy has him right where he wants him. Off the second rope. Misses with the splash. Krun grabs another kendo stick. Just beating down Plammy. Going for a cover. Jack is looking for a weapon. Will he be able to break it up in time? And he kicks out just in time. That would have been it right there. Elbow into the face. HotelDweller going for it. Last ride on Krun and Plammy with the kendo stick. He's going to steal the match out from HotelDweller's feet. But will he get it? He doesn't. He doesn't. GetKrun kicks out at 1. GetKrun rolls out of the ring. Plammy with the pounce to HotelDweller after sending him to the ropes. Quick cover on Hotel. And he gets it! Plammy wins the opportunity for the World Championship next week against the Clown. That was a hard-fought victory Many times I thought any of these men could win, but ultimately, Plammy had the energy and the fire for the World Championship. But will he be able to overcome the Clown? A man he's never faced before, ever, in the SWA. The Demon is pleased with their work. And I wonder, would the real Adri even want to come back out with this dominating performance that the Demon has laid upon them? Or will he stay dormant and let him do all the work? Next up, World Championship match. Miss Keisha versus Catie. Up next. On to our main event now. We have Catie and Miss Keisha in a rematch for the Women's World Championship. Now, this is Keisha's first title defense since winning it at SWAGMANIA, and she is looking to make a statement. This title ain't going nowhere. Again, at SWAGMANIA 2, we had Catie, Courtney, and Keisha in a triple threat match for this championship, with Keisha ultimately coming out on top. But both of these women are tough competitors. Both of them mean business, and both of them want to take home the gold. But who will it be? We'll just have to watch and find out. Now, you can't bring Catie down. She was our very first women's European champion of all time. But now that I bring that up, I do also have to mention the fact that Miss Keisha was the one to defeat her. No, I didn't mean that. Wait, no. Miss Keisha was the one to defeat her for that championship, and would go on to have a 161-day title reign with the belt. And here comes our champion. She's held this championship for over 200 days, thanks to the hiatus we had taken, and she's looking to put the numbers back on the board and be a fighting champion. With plenty of threats in the women's division of the SWA. Sorry. She plans on making a statement out of Catie tonight. Put the locker room on notice. Now, this is not going to be an easy task to get this off of her. While I am talking about the rest of the locker room, I will have to remind everyone that we do have the Miss Money in the Bank briefcase, who is currently on BB Tuba. She can cash in anytime, anywhere, any place. Both women fired up, ready for this match. world title gold on the line for Keisha here. This means everything. If she loses on her first defense, it would not look good on her resume. See the belt? See the belt? All right. Who will be taking world title gold home? Let's find out right now. Locking up in the center of the ring. Both women. Catie pushing Keisha into the corner. Just pushing. Breaks the hold. Catie with a right to the face of Keisha, and again locking up. Catie again into the corner, and the ref has to break it up. Slips the right, slips the grab, and tackles down to the ground. Keisha not looking so hot in the beginning of this match. Catie has the clear advantage so far. Locking up again, and Tyranny. Keisha has her by the arm, trying to rip it off of her. And just, again, with more punishment to that left arm. Catie unable to do practically anything to free herself. I spoke too soon! And slams her down to the ring. Kick to the stomach. And Keisha lifts her up for a power bomb to return her to the mat. Quick stomp to the chest. And a hair pull mat slam from Keisha. Calling for an opponent to get up. Dragging her over to the corner and slams her face in the turnbuckle. Flips her around. And just tosses her into the ring post. That shoulder's gotta be hurt. Gets out of the chokehold. Bounces off the ropes. And breaks it up with a discombobulator. Carrying her back into the turnbuckle and face first. Square into the turnbuckle. Flips her around. Right to the back of the neck and slammed face first. Keisha looking for. Oh! The munch on Catie. And a kick out at one early in this match. It's going to take a lot more to keep this opponent down. With this much fire in her, she's going to have to hit that 20 more times. Keisha looking to send her in the corner, and she turns it around on her. Flips her around right to the back of the neck. And into the ring post goes our champion. Quick stomp to the stomach. Gets at it with her own stomp kick to the stomach. Keisha. Sending Catie into the ropes. Oh, and she just slips it. Hits her with a right. In a Northern Lights suplex, I believe that's what it's called. She gets out of it at 2. Now a 2 count this early in the match is a tad bit concerning for our champion, as we are not even 10 minutes in. Quick right to the face, turns her around, and a clothesline to our champion. Catie celebrating after hitting that big move. Picking her up. A stomp to the stomach. Stomp across the chest. Kick to the face. And she blocks the punch and goes one with strikes of her own. Elbow to the top of the head. Going up top now. With the whoopee cushion to Catie. You know that sternum has to be caved in after that big move. And a 1 count for Keisha. Catie looking for it now. Riptide! Will that be it for our champion? No. 2 count for Catie. Up to the top now. Catie. Oh, misses with the elbow drop. Oh, gets out of the grab with elbows to the stomach of Keisha. Catie sending Keisha to the outside of the ring. Looking to get back some energy. Stalking your opponent. She can't win this title outside of the ring. She has to get her back into the ring. Another thing I forgot to mention, Keisha does have the champion's advantage in any form of disqualification or countout. She will remain champion. So Catie has to be on her guard and make sure this match ends how it should. Keisha in the corner now. Looking to take a move out of Xleepy's playbook. And a super kick to the face of Catie. And a down to the base. Keisha went down to the base on Catie. And she kicks out at 2. What a series of moves by our champion. Almost had the match won there. Up to the second rope. Keisha is basking in this offense right now, and knees to the face of Catie, going out, taking it outside now. Again, Catie needs to stay in the ring. She cannot win out there with a knee to the face, and Catie is busted open on our floor. And Keisha dives out of the ring with a suicide dive to Catie. Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen our champion do that before. That was nuts. Knee to the back of Catie, and she is just helpless in the middle of the ring right now. Our champion just showing her she means business. Just attacking the left leg of her opponent. Looks like she's trying to rip it off her. And again with the left leg. Unrelenting attacks to Catie. Keisha sending her up and dropping her down with a power bomb. And she kicks out at 2.5. Catie still has fight left. No matter the onslaught of offense she's facing right now. And a strike to the back. She gets at it with a kick to the stomach. And another, and another, and another. And Catie flips her opponent over. And a knee to the face of Keisha. Katie's going up top now. What does she have planned? And she misses with the splash. Katie's calling for her opponent to get up. Sending her into the ropes. And she, and a slam back to the rack. Matt. Picking her up, center of the ring, and a power slam to our champion. One count for Catie. Just repeated stomps in the chest of Keisha, and she's calling for her to get up. She's calling to end this, but will she? No! Keisha catches it, and a jab right to the face of Catie. Keisha back in control of this match. Forearm to the face, kick to the stomach, and a DDT to the mat. Oh! Catie flings the champion over her shoulder. Sends her into the ropes. Ducks underneath. And a... Just lifts her up to drop her back down. Catie slams to the mat. Stomps to the chest of our champion. Catie is unrelenting. Look at the body of Keisha right now. The bruises, the marks. God, I cannot imagine being in that ring right now. Catie looking to inflict more damage to our champion on the outside. Hopefully, to get back into this match. And now, sorry to interrupt this match, but I have just received word that our Mrs. Money in the Bank, BB Tuba, will be cashing in her Money in the Bank contract against the winner of this match at midnight hour. Confirmed right now. The match is set. Whoever wins this match will defend against BB Tuba at midnight hour, January 31st at 8 p.m. EST. While I was making that announcement, Keisha went for the G-spot and got reversed, and she just hit a big splash on Catie. Looking to win. And doesn't get it. Only a 2 count. Taunting her opponent in the corner. What she got planned now. Chop across the chest. A kick to the stomach. And a... Oh! I don't even know what you call that. Keisha's up now. Preying on her opponent. Catie crawling to the corner and just looking to get any sort of stabilization she can. In the corner now. Elbow to the face of Keisha. And a boot! And Keisha is busted open as well. Both of these women are bloodied and battered and bruised from this match and just stomping her face into the mat. What insult to injury. Catie going up top now. It's a splash to our champion. Will this be it? Will she win back the championship? No, she won't. With a 2 count for Catie. And a left to the face of Keisha by Catie. And a slap to finish it off. Stomp to the arm. And just taunting. Busting her opponent open and then taunting on the corpse you left behind. Criminal. Keisha rolls out of the ring again. Champion's advantage. She could sit out there for the whole 10 count and still keep her championship. But Catie does not look like she's going to let that happen. Knee to the stomach. And she's got it locked in. It's locked in, but she's on the outside. She's tapping. She tapped, but she's on the outside. It doesn't matter. But now we do know Catie is out of gas. Catie is ready for this match to be over. But will it ever be over for her? Oh! Facebuster to the outside. Count of 6. Champion's advantage. If they don't get inside this ring quick, Keisha's going to keep this championship. 6-7. Sorry, y'all. Back into the ring they go. Catie flips over Keisha for the quick cover. And a 2 count for Catie. Keisha almost throwing her off of her. Picking up the champion now. Oh, stick! Stop! Roll up pin! Quick by the champion! And she keeps her championship! She retains her first title defense with a roll up! It will be Miss Keisha defending against BB Tuba at midnight hour for the Women's World Championship. Now I wonder if the challenger Catie will accept this outcome, will accept losing by a roll-up pin and not being beaten until she couldn't get up. We will find out in the coming weeks if this is the end of Catie and Keisha. Again, absolutely phenomenal match from these two women. They put on one of the best showings I may have ever seen in the SWA just here on Onsite alone. And it was a treat to get to watch. Remember to tune in next week to find out who will face Xleepy at midnight hour for his World Heavyweight Championship. That is the face of a fighting champion. Bloodied, bruised, but not beaten. Miss Keisha is still our champion.